What up guys, Nick from WhatUpMC here, and today I have another update video for Pokemon Go for you guys. This is actually going to be about an update and an upcoming event, and I'm going to actually start with the event because I think that's the cooler thing that's going to impact people more and that I am really way more excited about. Before we get started though, in the Q&A video that I posted a couple days ago, I had a couple people messaging me saying that like the lighting looks kind of dark or that like you can't see my eyes just because I have a very large forehead area and you can't see my eyes because all the lights in my room are kind of like above me, so it kind of makes like a shadow here. So I have something that may fix the situation. Ta-da! I found this light that used to be my main light in my room until I got that one over there. But yeah, it kind of works. Alright, so let's get started. In the post that they linked on their Twitter, the Pokemon Go Twitter and the Niantic Twitter, they linked a post to PokemonGoLive.com, and it says Halloween is approaching, trick or treat trainers. So from October 26th to November 1st, that's going to be this Wednesday till the next Tuesday, I think, you'll earn double the amount of candy every time you catch, hatch, and transfer Pokemon. And don't forget your buddy Pokemon because they will help you earn candy 4 times as fast. And then in the video they have on that post too, they say add these spooky Pokemon to your Pokedex, and they show Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Zubat, Golbat, Drowsy, and Hypno. And that is because those Pokemon are considered to be like the spooky Pokemon, and those are going to be spawning way more often. So for some of you guys, you already have a lot of Zubats and Drowsies probably. But I think Ghastlies are a bit more rare for some people, so that might be good for some people, I guess, who need candies for those Pokemon. I think the main thing is that double the candy for hatching, catching, and transferring, and 4 times as much for buddy Pokemon. So I'm definitely going to go out and do a bunch of videos outside, walking around, going to all the hot spots in the city, walking all over the place to try and get as many candies as possible for my Growlithe to get some more Arcanines. Hopefully we can get enough candy to get 2 Arcanines maybe. I don't know, that might be a lot of walking. And also going to a nest to get some Execute eggs because I wanted to do that last weekend, but it was raining, so I wasn't able to. Speaking of walking, before we get to the next part, if you guys saw one of the updates I posted for the gym training update and you stayed all the way to the end of the video and you saw that little bit at the end of the video. Ah, shit. I broke my shoe. I broke my shoe! And yeah, I just thought it was funny to show that part. It made me laugh, and I thought you guys would enjoy it too. And to follow up from that situation, alright, so the next part is that Pokemon Go is going to be updated to 0.43.3 for Android and 1.13.3 for iOS. Now they didn't really announce that this update was coming beforehand because it's not really a major update. One thing you may notice, as soon as you open the game actually, the sign up button that appears when it takes a little bit long to load is actually in the top corner instead of right in the middle of the screen. My girlfriend literally just texted me, did you notice eggs are a different color now? Alright, so the first point of this update is Professor Willow discovered that eggs have different patterns depending on the distance required to hatch them. So it shows a picture in the post how 2Ks are the same color they were before, the green, 5Ks are now orange, and 10Ks are now purple. So whoa, there's an aberrant. What? Hold on. Actually, let me jump around here a little bit. The next point is that Pokemon type icons have been added to the information screen for each Pokemon. So if you actually look at the information screen, notice that the fonts are kind of different. They look a little bit more bold. The weight of the Pokemon has now been moved over to the left, and the type is in the middle. Instead of just showing like the words, it now says, well, the words, and then the type icon from the metal page is now showing there. And if you scroll down, it's actually a little bit more compact. Instead of the moves being on like kind of 2 separate lines, they're all on one line. They're a little bit squished closer together. They have a different font too. So it's a little bit smaller for the information page, a little less scrolling that you got to do. And then it shows the little icon for the type of that move right next to it. And I think this is a really good change because it's one step closer to having like the Pokemon moves types like on the information page, so you can just scroll through your inventory and see, okay, this guy has a Psychic and Bug type move, without having to, you know, click into it to check the moves. Or if you're just, you know, you're picking a Pokemon for a gym, you can see it at a glance. Okay, I kind of got lost there, so back to eggs. So you see my 2Ks I have here. These are green, the original. Actually, wait, I think they may have been slightly changed. And did they shake before? I don't know. 5Ks are now this orange here, and then 10Ks are now purple. Well, kind of purple. It's a little bit changed because it's inside the incubator. But the major thing that this does is you can kind of tell immediately what kind of eggs you get as soon as you spin a Pokestop and the egg drops. It shows the color right away, so you can tell which egg you're about to get. And then the other two changes are low battery indicator added for the Pokemon Go Plus, and then of course minor text fixes. So I'm assuming the minor text fixes means they changed the font. But yeah, I think these two new changes come to the game are actually really good for a couple reasons. One, for the Halloween thing, I think it's a good precedent. They're kind of acknowledging, you know, real world events and having an event to correspond with that in the game. It's showing that this may be something that could happen in the future. Like, I don't know, for Christmas you get double the Stardust all the time for everything you get Stardust from. For Easter, eggs hatch twice as fast or something like that. It just shows that they're aware of, you know, other games that have events based around certain holidays, and hopefully they'll do more like this in the future. And then for the new update to the game, I think it's good because they're showing that they're including the icons more for the different types, and hopefully it'll make its way to the overview page so you can see what moves your Pokemon have without having to click in them, so you can quickly check what moves your Pokemon have before you go into gym battle, and we won't need to use symbols and stuff or little naming tricks and name our Pokemon to remember what their moves are. We could just, you know, have them there showing right away. But yeah, you're getting there slowly but surely, Niantic. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment down below, and if you want to see more Pokemon Go videos and other Pokemon content like the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Shine Lock that I'm working on very hard right now, then hit the subscribe button down below to be notified whenever I post a video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah? Nothing?